up with you.
What's up, hookah lovers? It's the Hookah Freak coming at you today with a Shisha review. I know it's been a while since I've popped any reviews out. Been working a lot with the Demon for a while. Had lots of fun there, but I'm going to do some solo work for you guys here for a while too. It's not going to be as long before my next review is out. After this one, I have a shit ton of Shisha to review for you guys, and I got plenty more on the way, so I'm going to keep you guys stocked with reviews. I know we got a lot of reviewers on this site now, but now there's one more, and it happens to be the owner. So thumbs up to that. As some of you may have seen, I just posted a how-to video a little bit before this one about how to pack Nock in a Vortex bowl. I decided, why waste the bowl? I'm going to go ahead and smoke it right now for you guys, give you a review, some legitimate thoughts on 2 apples from somebody who genuinely enjoys 2 apples. I've been wanting to pop this review out for a long time, so it's about time I finally did. We'll check my setup real quick and hop into this review. I got my Knorr 25-inch Syrian pipe here. Vortex bowl on top, obviously. Some unnamed type of heat source up here. It's a charcoal that really doesn't have a name, and I genuinely can't actually call it charcoal. What it is it's pieces of wood. Legitimate wood. So we're taking it real natural here. Like to keep things old school from time to time, so this is how I'm doing it today. And then finally, I have my standard Sahara smoke hose. Don't knock it till you try it. This hose is a beast. Anyways, take a few clouds for you guys real quick, show you what we're working with. I gotta stop myself because I'll sit here and smoke this all day. Now, as many of you know, any flavor out there that has 2 apples or double apple in the title, you aren't really expecting an apple flavor from per se. This one is no exception. It's not so much like biting into an apple. It's a unique flavor. If you've never tried 2 apples, it's difficult to explain. A lot of people find that there's a bit of a black licorice undertone and a Ness undertone, if you will. And people complain about that all the time, but I think the real issue with it is it's just not what they were expecting. If you go into smoking 2 apples for the first time, you know, with no expectations of it actually tasting like an apple, you're not going to be let down. It's a very good flavor, my honest opinion. As you can see, getting plenty of smoke from this. Nockla clouds never disappoint, which is nice. Because, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm not addicted to smoking by any means, but I smoke every day just so I can see those clouds, because I can do cool stuff with them and whatnot, and I just love to watch the vapor dance. It's a pretty thing if you ask me. Give me a quick sec, gotta wet my whistle. I'm fighting an uphill battle with a cold that I'm not necessarily winning, but I will. So, that's nice. Anywho, like I said, clouds, they're not the biggest clouds I've ever seen, but they're acceptable, they're top notch as far as I'm concerned. Very decent clouds, I'll show you again. As far as the flavor itself goes, I described it a little bit, but if I were to explain it myself personally, it tastes like there's a bit of apple in it, sure enough. There is some apple in it. Nockla 2 apples doesn't have much of that black licorice flavor, which I'm sure some of you would appreciate. If you're not into that, you know, try Nock 2 apples because it doesn't have much of a black licorice flavor at all. Past that, I also get somewhat of a caramel undertone, which I didn't realize until very recently, but I would definitely say that there's a caramel undertone to this Two Apples flavor, which is very good. It's a delightful flavor to smoke. It's a great taste. And especially this time of year, it's cold out, and it's a very warm smoke. It's a dark flavor, if you will. And I love to smoke darker flavors during colder seasons, just because if I smoke it during the winter, you know, I'm sweating and shit. I don't really want to smoke a warm flavor. But, you know, in the winter, it's cold out, I want to warm up. Hell yeah, I'll smoke a warm flavor, and this happens to be my favorite, so. The buzz on this flavor it's a legitimate buzz. You'll feel it if you don't smoke 24/7. And I mean, I personally do smoke all day, every day, and occasionally I'll still even get a little buzz off of this, which is nice, because I don't get a buzz too often, so when I do, it's good stuff. I can appreciate a subtle buzz. And, you know, that's kind of what this gives me. It's a good buzz. It feels amazing. I'm sure not many people know this, because I doubt most of you have taken the time to look. But Nakhla tobacco actually has 10 times the nicotine of, like, a Star Buzz. You know, Star Buzz, you look on the label, it'll tell you 0% tar and 0.05% nicotine. Whereas this is 0.5 nicotine. And if you think about it, that's the same level of nicotine as Tangiers. So Nakhla is pretty strong if you're just starting out, you know, maybe get your tolerance up a bit. But it is a very good flavor, and the buzz is fantastic. As far as mixing goes with this flavor, I'll tell you right now, my favorite thing to mix with this flavor is mint. Just because it chills it out. I don't overpack the bowl with mint. Just a little bit of a spike of mint smooths the smoke, as mint is known to do. But past that, this will go with just about any solid fruit flavor you have. Like if you have other Nakhla flavors, like it goes great with peach, it goes great with orange, citrusy flavors for sure. This mixes great with. So yeah, I love this flavor. As I mentioned earlier, this is my absolute all-time favorite flavor. I love it. It is fantastic. Very, very possibly, no, not possibly, inarguably, it is my favorite flavor to smoke by itself. I'll try any Two Apples flavor that's out there, but to be honest, this is one of my favorite Two Apple flavors even. Just because, you know, they vary from brand to brand. But anywho, that being said, easily a 5 out of 5 in my opinion. As you all well know, I don't give 5s often, so this flavor I recommend highly. That being said, this is the Hookah Freak, official Hashisha review for the voluntary addiction. That wraps it up for me. I will see you all soon.